Hi everybody, Larry Graves here. Thank you for the comments on my previous video, which was where I would pick 5 CDs from my collection here without knowing what they were, and then I would talk about them. So I'm going to do it again because some of you said that you liked the idea. And then I'll maybe do it once or twice a month or something, I don't know. But I just wanted to do it one more time because yesterday was so much fun, except for the viewer. So here we go. My CDs are all messed up. I have to reorganize them. Like I said in my video yesterday, there's some here on the floor too. There's 3. Hopefully I don't pick the Beatles or Pink Floyd again because, of course, I've already talked about their albums, or Paul McCartney. One more off the floor here. They need to go back into alphabetical order. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to recommend one song from each CD, and then obviously on YouTube has everything, or you could go to Spotify and listen to the song if you like, and then let me know in the comments section what you think of it. Okay, the first one is the complete 3 Dog Night hit singles. I just bought that a few months ago. Remastered versions of all their hits. Now this is one band that was huge in the early 70s, and they had hit after hit after hit. And they are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No, they didn't. Well, the singers, the 3 singers, did not play any instruments. They just sang, but they had a band, and the band was damn good. And I love their songs. I love, I would say my favorite is probably Eli's Coming. And so that is the one I would recommend you check out. And there's a live version on YouTube, but it would be a particular live version where it's from probably the mid-70s, and they're awesome. Awesome vocals on it. Celebrate, Mama Told Me Not to Come, written by Randy Newman. So I'd love your thoughts on if you've heard of these artists in the comments section below, if you've heard these albums, these songs. But the one for this one I would recommend is Eli's Coming, written by Laura Nyro, or Nero. Oh, one of my favorite debut albums of all time. The Tubes. Now, you might have heard of their song, White Punks on Dope. And I also have their second album, Young and Rich, and Now. And after that, I kind of lost. They also released a live album back then, which I really liked. But after that, I lost interest in them. And they kind of went a bit too commercial for my liking. But they're still a good band. But yes, I love this debut album. It's wacky, it's crazy, and the music is great. But if you haven't heard this band, I would highly recommend you check out White Punks on Dope. And of course, live back in the 70s, they put on a great stage show. Really good. Oh. Once again, another debut album, and one of the absolute best in my opinion. Wire. And once again, it's just their first 3 albums that I really like. Pink Flag, Chairs Missing, and 154. And then after that, they disbanded for a bit, and then they got back together. I think they're still good. I've heard some of their recent stuff, and it's good. But this is highly recommended if you like. It's kind of like a cross between, I don't know, the Ramones and I'm talking about their first 3 albums, not just this one. Kind of a cross between the Ramones and Pink Floyd. In fact, they're on the Harvest label, which I believe was Pink Floyd's label in Europe. This one has 21 songs, and the reason that it has so many songs for an album is most of the songs are like under a minute long, or just a minute long. And they're really punky. If you haven't heard of Wire and you like XTC and the Ramones and all that, I think you would really like them. Now, one of the more punk rock songs, but really good, is 12XU. So check that one out on YouTube. Or maybe, for something even heavier, Mr. Suit. But I love this whole album. Another debut album. This is crazy. And this this is probably in my top 10 albums of all time. If I only had maybe one Beatles album in the top 10 and one Sparks album in the top 10, this would definitely make it. Blind Faith from 1969 with Steve Winwood, Rick Gretsch, I believe is how you pronounce his last name, Ginger Baker, and somebody called Eric Clapton. Absolutely one of my all-time favorite albums. Had to Cry Today, what a classic. My favorite song on this, Can't Find My Way Home, beautiful song, nice acoustic number. Well, All Right, Presence of the Lord. I used to get confused with that. I used to think Eric Clapton sang that, but no, it's Stevie Winwood. Yeah. Or is it? See, I'm confused right now. Let me know in the comment section below. Sea of Joy is great. And I even love Ginger Baker's Do What You Like. It kind of, in a way, it's a bit of filler. It's got this kind of drum solo, which I'm not that crazy about, but the actual song with the singing and the really, really crazy ending, I love. So, on this one, if you've never heard it, I would recommend Can't Find My Way Home. A really, really nice song sung by Stevie Winwood or Eric Clapton. Blind Faith joke. I really never talk about this artist. I don't even think I've ever done a top 10 that I remember on my Larry Graves TV. But I love his music. Not all of it, but I love a lot of it. Michael Jackson, number ones. And forgetting his personal life, I'm just talking about the music. One of the best. And the only song on this, probably my favorite song, and it's not on this, is Wanna Be Starting Something. The first song on Thriller. I love that song. But a very close second would be The Way You Make Me Feel. And then of course there's Billie Jean, Rock With You, Beat It, Thriller, Dirty Diana, Black or White. Although the rap in the middle, I heard it on the radio, recently, and it's kind of lame. But Smooth Criminal. Oh, I love that song. And of course his videos were great too. So yeah, I would love, so if you haven't heard Michael Jackson, you live in a cave or something, I would recommend The Way You Make Me Feel. Yeah. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this second video on the mystery CDs, and I'll do more. I'll do another one in a week or two. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Leave comments below. It's very, very important.